Assalamualaikum and hi to the panels of reactors, to the organizers, participating researchers, ladies and gentlemen. It is absolutely a privilege for us to participating in the International Technology Enhanced Language Learning Symposium 2022. We present to you TikTok Vocabulary Retention in Mnemonic Approach for ESL Learners. We discuss further about this topic in 4 sub-themes, namely mnemonic approach in vocabulary learning, information processing theory and vocabulary retention, social media in English language learning, relationship between mnemonic approach in TikTok applications and vocabulary retention. As an introduction, TikTok was published by BitDance Company in China. It is known as top 10 social media mobile videos applications in the world, which allows people to edit and create creative mobile videos. It has now been widely used inside and outside of English language classroom. Thus, TikTok is one of the inventive mobile-assisted language learning teaching techniques to make the lessons more fun, engaging, and viable. TikTok is also prominent for mobile-assisted language learning social media for language acquisition. Technology has become an essential need in today's modernization world. According to Hashim et al. 2017, mobile-assisted language learning, or MAL, is one of the most practiced and used technologies by learners because it reflects the frame of language learning. Well, integrating TikTok in teaching and learning has met the fulfillment of MAL, as TikTok is an application that can easily be downloaded and accessed in many mobile devices. Now, let's look at the mnemonic approach in vocabulary learning. Mnemonics are approaches that are commonly used to improve memory, according to Putnam 2015. Okay, the term mnemonic comes from the Greek term, which is mnemosne, which is known as the ancient memory goddess of Greece. Okay, any learning technique that adds information retentions or retrieval or remembering. It involves linking unfamiliar or new information with familiar or known information through the use of visual picture or letter or word combination, according to Susanna 2017. Kayati 2018 stated that the major goal of using mnemonic is to retain words in the long-term memory that have immense capacity compared to short-term memory. Different scholars have different classifications of mnemonic devices. Only a few techniques are highlighted to suit the use of mnemonic approach in TikTok applications. We had identified that TikTok adopts the one presented by Thompson 1987, which arranged mnemonic strategies into 5, which are linguistic, spatial, visual, physical response, and verbal methods. The first technique is linguistic mnemonic, the use of keywords methods, introduced by Atkinson in 1975. The mnemonic keyword methods divides vocabulary learning into 2 stages, which are acoustic link and imagery link. At the early stage, learners need to make a connection between a new word and a familiar word or keyword, which has a similar sound. At the second stage, requires learners to form a mental image that associates the target words and the keywords. Evidence exists, the visual imagery or known as imagery link, which is a bigger scale compared to sentence construction in assisting recall of words, as stated by Priestley et al. 1982. The second technique is visual mnemonics. According to Thompson 1987, new words are better learned if they are paired with pictures. Wright 1989 stated that learning new words with objects and pictures can facilitate recall, which aids that meaning cannot be derived only from verbal language. Visualizations or imagery permits a word to be visualized instead of using real pictures. Learners imagine a picture or an imagination associated with the new words. This method is suitable to teach abstract words by relating them to picture. Information processing theory and vocabulary retention. Information processing theory is one of the approaches of cognitive development studies which aims to elaborate how data is embedded into memory. Traditionally, the stage theory model, based on previous research of Atkinson and Schifrin, 1968, is a model of information processing which is widely referred to. There are three stages of memory in this model: sensory memory, short-term or working memory, and long-term memory. The second and third stages of information processing have major implications on the mnemonic approach to retain vocabulary. Vocabulary retention is the ability to remember lexical items over a period. Repeating and meaningful exposure to the new vocabulary that have been learned are important in enhancing learners' understanding and memory. Dual coding theory in the mnemonic keywords method separates pathways for encoding information to memory. According to Ramezalani, 2017, 2 weeks after the intervention would lead to long-term word retention. The retrieval practice, introduced by Hopkins et al. 2018, have proven that long-term memory of a learner can be improved by applying correct technique in the vocabulary mastery process. Social media in English language learning. Social media has become part of learners' daily language and practices. Examples of social media are TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Almost every individual owns at least one social media account. In line with Malaysia Education Blueprint in Shift 7, stated that the leverage of ICT to scale up quality learning across Malaysia. Social media such as TikTok provides a large amounts of material from a wide range of subjects and also help to provide numerous interactive activities for learners and teachers via short videos. Studies employing different kinds of research methods have been done in some Asian countries, exploring the potential usage of TikTok for English education purposes. The findings of previous related research have showcased that English language learners hold positive attitudes towards the applications of TikTok in ESL classroom, stated Ziwain in Razali 2021. The potentials of TikTok media in English language learning for ESL learners. Hashim 2018 stated that the current generation is being called digital natives because the level of their computer literacy is very high. Most learners are familiar with the use of TikTok and its features. TikTok provides platform for sharing knowledge between teachers and learners. Teachers can use the features in the TikTok to create interesting visual learning material, such as short video, which will assist vocabulary learning by simply watching the video. Learners will just have to watch them via accessible links. The mnemonic consequences associated with TikTok may depend on the roles played by the learners and the features of TikTok. By learning through TikTok, learners are easily attracted to materials that could stimulate their senses, especially their eyes and ears. It is important for language learners to learn a new language in an authentic and real-life setting through interaction and cooperation with teachers. Providing this opportunity for language learners would help them to enrich their vocabulary with an approachable method. Vocabulary retention can be supplemented by incorporating technology, such as videos from TikTok, into their ESL classroom. With the advantages of enabling users to download videos, learners can watch and listen to the TikTok video that is used as learning material repetitively. Zaitun, Hadi, and Indriani, 2021, in their findings stated that various features on TikToks are undoubtedly helpful for learners in learning English, thus enhance their vocabulary. Audios and videos could fulfill various learning styles. Different individuals have different learning styles. The VART models of learning styles, according to Ismail et al. 2020, suggested that there are four main types of learners. The four types of learners are visual, auditory, reading and writing, preference, and kinesthetic. Utilizing TikTok by integrating the two techniques of mnemonic approach, keyword method, and visual imagery, together with the retrieval practice in cognitive theory, are proven to increase long-term vocabulary retention. Various functions of TikTok assist learners to learn language effectively, since it can be downloaded and saved for future references. In conclusion, the videos uploaded by the teachers and watched by the learners on TikTok play vital roles in helping learners to learn and retain vocabulary. The use of TikTok is very influential because this application makes learning more meaningful and fun as learners can watch interesting learning videos that can attract their attention. TikTok's popularity and interest from people around the world is one of the reasons it is suitable to be used as a medium to teach vocabulary. By watching and learning video repeatedly, learners can revise the learning material they have chosen constantly by themselves, thus promotes self-learning. The retrieval practice, mnemonic devices, and the elements of multimedia in TikTok videos simultaneously can help learners to retain the vocabulary learned. With its convenience and simplicity, it makes teaching and learning able to be conducted not just inside the classroom, but also outside the classroom.